Good morning, world. Autumn Rose here. It is a beautiful morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Um, so I'm going to start off with readings. This one's out of Daily Light, September 30th. He knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. He knows our frame. He does not afflict willingly, nor grieve the children of men. The solid foundation of God stands, having this seal, the Lord knows those who are his. And let everyone who names the name of Christ depart from iniquity. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay, some for honor and some for dishonor. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from the latter, he will be a vessel for honor, sanctified and useful for the master, prepared for every good work. He will sit as a refiner and a purifier of silver. He will purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer to the Lord an offering in righteousness. I will refine them as silver is refined. They will call on my name, and I will answer them. I will say, this is my people, and each one will say, the Lord is my God. Job 23:10, Psalm 103:14, Lamentations 3:33, 2 Timothy 2:19 through 21, Malachi 3:3, and Zechariah 13:9. Blessings are always beautiful, right? And trials and tribulations can be a little bit more difficult, not only to endure, but to see the beauty and the need for them. But trials and tribulations are, well, if we let them, God will forge iron into our soul, making us a strong people for all to come, a guidance and a leader. And then I'm going to read out of Dear Jesus. Look for a star of guidance in your life, and be willing to follow whenever I lead. I am the light from on high that dawns upon you, to guide your feet into the way of peace. Dear Jesus, I so long to walk in the way of peace, and I believe that you are the only way. I ask that your light may shine upon me more and more. I continually need the light of your presence, because I live in a cold, dark world. I desire your radiant presence, not only for warmth, but also for guidance. Please lead me along the path of peace. Beloved, my presence radiates light that helps you find the way of peace. My world enlightens your mind and heart, empowering you to stay on the right path. As you read scripture, look for a star of guidance. Ask my spirit to illuminate those words to your seeking heart. They are words of life. Remember that I am your shepherd, to walk in the way of peace. You must follow me wholeheartedly. If you drift even slightly from following my lead, you are at risk. For a while you will still be able to see me as you go your own way, just a little bit. Eventually, however, you will lose sight of me altogether. Veering even a few degrees off course will ultimately take you far from me. With your feet no longer on the path of peace, you will find yourself becoming increasingly anxious. The most important thing at this point is to realize you have lost your way. If you are humble enough, you can call out to me for help. I am near to all who call on me. I will hear your cry and save you, leading you back to the way of peace. Luke 1:78 and 79 from AMP. A light from on high will dawn upon us and visit us, to shine upon and give light to those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to direct and guide our feet in a straight line into the way of peace. John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Psalm 119:105. Your word is a lamp at my feet, or to my feet, and a light for my path. And Psalm 145:18 and 19. The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears the cries and saves them. So, I guess through all of this in life and in our walk with God, it's important to be genuine. I mean, he desires genuinity, as well as if it's not genuine, then what's the point? There are a few that are genuine these days, but we're still out there. There are still genuine people. With that, I'd like to shift to talking about values. So, for me, the school I graduated from, it was a requirement to take a government class, to take oral communication, as well as a personal finance class. Now, in this personal finance class, one of the things that we worked on, a project that we did, was figuring out our top 5 values and making a project of it. And amongst that, we had to do a statement mission, our mission was every day when we woke up. Now, right now, I'm going to focus on the values, though. So, most people pick family or friends as the number 1 value, but I chose love, because love encompasses all. Love is super important to me. It is important to be loved, but also to give love. And that was one of the reasons that we were created, was to choose to love him, choose to love our Creator. Now, faith is my second value, at least the second value that I chose for this project. Faith is very important. My faith has always stayed intact. Sometimes it's been shaken through the years, but I've always had faith that my Creator loved me and I love my Creator. Now, for the assignment, I chose love, faith, knowledge, empathy, and open-mindedness. Since then, I've discovered that I value, it's not just a top 5, but I mean, these are all top values for me. So one of the things that helped me get sober and stay sober this time is that I value life. And I'm also trying to align what my words say with what my actions show. Because for a while there, they were not matching. And remembering that I value life, drugging or drinking does not align with that value. Those words and that action do not match. And so I realized that, not only do I have to be sober for those actions and words to match, but I've also done my best to give up coffee. Well, not coffee, sugar. I don't drink sugar in my coffee anymore. But, and stuff like monosodium glutamate. MSG is in many, many things, like almost every flavor of Doritos and a lot of fast food, and it is awful for us. So are all these preservatives, and I'm getting a little off topic, but so another thing I value is truth. I haven't always been truthful. I guess not all of us are truthful at times, especially with ourselves. But I've been making a conscious effort to be truthful, to be faithful to myself and to others, to be loyal, to be trustworthy. At one point in my life, I was very unreliant, and so I've been putting extra effort in making sure that I can be reliant, that I show up early, that if I say I'm going to do it, that I do it. Yeah. I guess I'm going to end it there. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Autumn Rose signing off.